1 second, folks. If you're here, leave me comments to see if it seems all right. I'm just trying to get everything settled here. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Okay, it seems okay there. So let's see. Hey, Match. This is Magic the kitty. Yes, you are Magic. Hi, Beb. Don't know why it's not showing up in my feed. There we go. All right. Hi, Brian. Let me know how this is looking. I mean, it seems like it's okay right now. All right. Here we go. Let's see. All right. Seems okay to you, Brian. So, tonight on Talking Shop, it's me and Magic. We just finished up the Rumble at the Rink 100 lapper today, and that was quite controversial. So, once Kyle gets here, maybe he'll talk about it. Right now, we're waiting for Kyle, and today's Kyle's birthday. So, when he gets here, everybody wish him a happy birthday, if he ever shows up. So he said he was going to be coming on his way, but he had to drop off Jax, and Kyle had a rough one. Okay, Kyle just got hold of me. He'll be there. He's dropping Jax off. So Jax really wanted to be here on the show, but he can't again. So. And Mike Woods just messaged me that he's at Underground RC today. They have 105 entries in 21 heats. So that's a pretty big field. All right, let's see. What else is going on here? All right, so we got 3 guys. So we're doing this on a Sunday today because tomorrow Kyle's going up to Shady Maple for his birthday. So... you know, instead of me just doing the show tomorrow night by myself, we're doing it today, where we could possibly have Kyle in here, and we're going to get comfortable on the couch. Right, Magic? Yeah. Magic, my good cat, aren't you? Yes, you are. And you'll hear some barking and screaming from upstairs. That's just the dog. All right. Let's see, we got 7 people. So, with that, let's see here, we got some more messages coming through. So, Underground RC has 5 heats at 12T. If you get a minute, it's on Live RC, but there's no video. So, that's from Mike Woods. He's up there in New York racing an Underground. So, let's get going with results here. If I can find them. There we go. So, let's start off with Pheasantland RC Park. Tuesday night. Final results. Big Block, Jim Maycomer, Dylan Moyer, and Brian Beaver. Brian, you brought it home in 3rd. BL2 Mud Boss was myself, Kyle Horning, Dave Dries. That's my 3rd win in a row. I can't see us going much further than that. I mean... how many people get 4 in a row? That doesn't happen often. Mini Mud Boss. Rob Storms takes the win over Sean Horning and Kyle Horning. Novice 12T, Corey Milligan back up there for another win. Kevin Kuzer and Jack John. Rookie Mud Boss, Kaysen Becker, Dan Fries, and Kenzie Kuzer. Hold on, we got Kyle calling in. Hey, Kyle.
Yo.
You've become a phone guest right now, so you're live. Where are you?
Great.
Yes.
I'm dropping Jax off and I'll be right there.
Okay, we're live, so your mom wants to know when you come on the show, so I would let her know. She wants to watch you.
Oh, well.
All right, I'll see you in a couple minutes.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. Is Brian in there?
No, I'm starting the results right now, so
Oh.
I figured I'd go through these a while. So,
Okay.
all right, say bye, people.
Bye, people.
All right, bye. All right, so Kyle's on his way. All right, so Kyle's on his way here. We left off Rookie Mud Boss, Kaysen Becker, Dan Fries, Kenzie Kuzer. Savage Sprint, Sean Horning, Dylan Moyer, Brian Moyer. So we actually had Savages Tuesday night. That's a shocker. Super Street Stock, Kevin Kuzer. I think that's his first win in that class. Mark Klaus and Corey Milligan. So that takes us off to Wednesday. I got to move this all around here. When you're doing it by yourself, there's not that redundancy of having other people with all kinds of other fun stuff. Oh, wait, we got to do the factory. The factory ran on Wednesday night. So let's see here. Let me just bring that up. I forgot the factory also ran Wednesday. So it was the prelim. Yes, prelim for the Christmas Nationals, which happened yesterday. So let's go over that. They actually had, let's see, they had a pretty good crowd on a Wednesday night. 41 drivers, 59 entries. So that's pretty good for a Wednesday night. Final results. 12-team Mud Boss, Chad Billett takes the win. Michael Fay takes second. Travis Engel takes third. 13-5 Mud Boss, Brian Hughes, Lucas Montgomery, and Don Bonger. Okay, I guess that's a name. 360 17.5 sprint, Jake Hartlob, Chad Billett. Chad Billett's in a sprint car now. Watch out. Jay Millen. 410 open sprint, Casey Hess, Phil Marabella, Jeff Zartman. Midget, Phil Marabella, Garrett Williamson, and Matt Hugenthaler. Mini Mud Boss, John Pauly, Sean Good, Chris Spidell. Novice 12T, Kevin Kreiser, Rick Nicholas, Ryan Lester. Open late model, Chris Klein, Matt Hugenthaler. I like saying that name. Hugenthaler. And Casey Hess. And let's see, that will bring us up to Friday at Pheasantland. So Friday night points, Pheasantland. We have BL2 Mud Boss, me, Brett Ludwig, and Kyle Horning. Mini Mud Boss, Ray Horning, Kyle Horning, Kermit Horning. Novice 12T, Corey Milligan. 2 races this week he's won. Jax Jan, AJ Zeltner. Rookie Mud Boss, Rocco Hirschman. Kaysen Becker, Dan Fries. Dan Fries hasn't been doing too badly in there. SR10, Joe Ill, Chad Kohler, Pete Ludwig. Super Street Stock, that would be me over Kevin Kuzer and Corey Milligan. Vintage Modified, Stephen Weller, Matt Kirkpatrick, and TJ Glockley. TJ didn't have a bad night. And that will take us to Saturday. Let's see, where do we want to go first? Let's go over Saturday with the Christmas Nationals. And that was a really big turnout there for the factory. 73 drivers, 111 entries. They were running deep into Saturday night, I will say that. I did look and see that they were probably, I think it was after 8 o'clock, and they were still running. So that was a big day for those guys. Is there anybody still on? Just making sure. So, Let's see. What do we got here? Come on, that's got to sweep out of the way. We got final results here. 12T Mud Boss. Kurt Kaminsky. Chad Billett comes in second, and Jeff Kaminsky. Billett was in a Kaminsky sandwich. 13.5 Mud Boss. Louis Pavlovek. Jeff Foster. Brian Hughes. 360 17.5 Sprint. Bryson Hartlob. Jake Hartlob. Steve Goodhart. Steve Goodhart is the dominator up there at the factory anymore. He's always in the top 5. 410 Open Sprint. Phil Cooper. Dylan Zartman. Chris Klein. Let's just make sure here. We got final results here. Yep. And then we got Midget, Cowboy Risser, Casey Hess, John Bath. Novice 12T, Camden Kaminsky, John Shelburne, Donnie Piper. Pfeiffer. Novice under 15, Ashley Sipple, Cooper Parr, Jace Tripto. Open late model, Todd Ravel, Chris Klein, Lance Batdorf. And then that will bring us over to Jersey RC Racing Promotions, their Saturday night oval. Final results. 12th scale 21.5, Kenny Hammond, Pete Horspa, and Russ Kurtz. Bandit Mud Boss, Rick Loesch, Dickie Robbins, Jason Dooley. Carpet 1RC, Chris Lowry, Jake Nelke, Pete Horspa. Euro Trucks, Gary Hazard, Coffee Man, and John Davis. All right, HF Late Model. What does HF stand for? Dickie Robbins, Rick Loesch, Matt Hunt. HF Sprint, Travis Unglert, Matt Hunt, Mike Rosario. Oh, Kat, you are losing so much fur. Wow. Kids Pre-Runner, RJ Loesch, GG Horspa, Abby White. Latrax Rally, Tyler Cassidy, Dan White, Ethan Cassidy. Mini Stock Mud Boss. What's the difference between Mini Stock Mud Boss and Bandit Mud Boss? Is there a difference? Dan White, Jason Dooley, Gregory Huska. And then we have SK Carr, Kenny Hammond, Russ Kurtz, Tamaya Production, Jason Tooley, Tristan Farina Sr., and Tyler Cassidy. And that's going to take us over to 997. 997 on, we'll do Friday night. Friday night on road. Let's see how the boys at out in York did. Euro Truck, Mark Decker, Ben Decker, Scott Davies. Formula One, Logan Shetter, Mark Smith, Scott Davies. Street Touring Stock, Mark Smith, Aaron Detweiler, Richie Krenzer. WGTR, Ty Deep, Richie Krenzer, Logan Shetter. And while we're at it, you may as well do 997 Carpet Oval. So 12-turn Mud Boss, Bailey Johnson, Richie Krenzer, Mark Smith. 17.5, no, nothing there. 21.5 Truck, Alan Beeler. Alan Beeler's out there running. All right, Scott Pierce. 50-50 Breakout, Brad Kress, Sean Morris, Emily Souter. Late Model Stock, 21.5, Joe Maynor, Gary Miller, Justin Bankert. Mini Mud Boss, Bailey Johnson, Justin Mung, Mark Smith. Big Block Mud Boss, Tom Hauser, so I guess they didn't run. RJ Speed Class, Sean Morris, Richie Krenzer, Gary Martin. Sprint Stock 13.5, Todd Little, Jeff Bunch. SR10, Richie Krenzer, Gary Martin. Street Touring Stock, Mark Smith, Dale Lauterbach, Richie Krenzer, and Tour RTT, John Berkebile, Mark Muller, and K.O. Clark. And that's going to bring us over to Let's see. RJ's. So let's see. RJ's, they had a pretty decent day. Let's get on the right day. So Saturday they had 32 drivers, 53 entries, which isn't bad for a day where a lot of people went out to the Christmas Nationals. So 13.5 Mud Boss, Les Hartzell, Bobby Butler, Robert Hoffman. 17.5 Sprint Car, Doug Canals, Kyle Canals, Les Hartzell. 17.5 Street Stock, Bobby Butler, Tom Pirasani, and Chuck Eccles. BL2 Mud Boss, Doug Canals, Kyle Canals, Robert Hoffman. Intermediate 12T, Dave Green, Jason Wenzel, Chubb Wenzel. Midget, Bobby Butler, John Pauly, Chuck Eccles. Mini Mud Boss, John Pauly, Pauly Hartwig III, and Kyle Horning. Novice, Dale Hellwig, Pauly Hartwig. Savage Sprint, Matt Groover, Brian Moyer, and Dylan Moyer. Stock Mud Boss, Tom Pirasani, Chuck Eccles, Chaz Tikas. And that will bring us right back to Pheasant Land for Sunday. And let's go over that for the Rumble at the Rink that just finished up maybe an hour ago. Let's see. Final results. No. Now it's no longer novice. Oh, I see Kyle coming. Maybe we should wait to talk about the Rumble till Kyle gets here. So in the meantime, we're going to talk about Park Lane and see where they're at. Right now, Park Lane, they're running their own road, and they are in, looks like, third round of qualifying. Let's see how far they are. Oh, they're just starting. They just finished up TTO2. So we're going to go over and follow that, and let's see where things are right now. So far for qualifying for Park Lane in 21.5 Touring, we got Scooby Horton TQing, Enzo G second, Irv Cole third. Euro Truck, John Colson, Marius A, and Mike DeGrazia. Front Wheel Drive, Enzo G, Jawan Hunter, and Dorian Tisdale. TTO2, Brandon J, The Stig, and Bob S. USGT, Tom Willman is TQing right now.
Tom Willman?
John Willman.
You said Tom.
Tom Willman, maybe. Because it was Tom Trez right afterwards. That's probably it. So John Willman right now is in the 2Q spot after round 2. So let's see if he can hold that. That's a pretty big step up there. There is some tight competition in USGT. It's John William, Tom Trez, and The Stig. VTA, Scooby Horton. Now he's moved into VTA. Man, I ain't ever going to get a win in that class, am I? So Deshaun Dash. Oh, God, I'm definitely not getting a win in that class. Tom Trez, he's third. So, yes, they're still going into round 3. So we'll keep up with the date with them. And we got, come on over, birthday boy.
Well, I'm in camera.
Are you in camera?
Yeah.
All right, it hasn't caught up yet. So let's
You're
go
way
Uh-huh.
behind though, because I'm right there. I am.
I might have hit something. So, but anyway, let's go over Rumble at the Rink.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it? I've done all these results myself, so maybe you should.
All right.
Novice is no longer novice, is it?
It's a novice to me.
Well, it's called sports. It's basically just Sportsman 12T. It's our 12T class.
Yep.
Because there's not enough really to run 12T, but there's enough in novice that, we can just run 12T as a novice.
Yep.
So, because BL2's kind of taken over.
Yep.
Has it not?
Yep.
Yep. So we got Jax John taking the
What?
100-lap win. Jax John.
Not Jax John.
Jax John.
John.
Whatever. Same thing. I've been talking for a freaking while here, buddy. I've been talking for the last 20 minutes. So we got Jax John taking the win in the 100-lapper. Aiden Weller coming up to take second. I mean, that was kind of out of nowhere. You didn't think that was going to happen, did you?
No, Jax wrecked Brett broke.
Brett really got wrecked there. I mean, he was tumbling. I mean, I was marshaling that corner, but there was nothing I could do to stop it.
Nope.
That car was just doing somersaults down the backstretch. It was a pretty hard lick there. And then Jason Durr brings it home in third in that dynamic detailing 60 over.
What? Not the 60 over.
I don't know which. Oh, it's the 125. Whatever.
That's the Master of Disaster.
Master of Disaster. Mini Mud Boss. Kyle Horning, you took the win over your old man.
Yep.
That was a pretty tight race, wasn't it? And then Sean Horning placed third.
Yep.
And do you want to talk about the BLT Mud Boss?
Yep.
All right, you can go over the results there.
Brett Ludwig. Me. I don't know who third.
Me!
Were you third?
You freaking jerk.
Yeah, you got third.
So self-centered. So,
I wasn't worried about third.
normally most people aren't.
I didn't know it. I didn't
So.
look at it.
But, you know, when I pull the last place card on qualifying, it's like, yeah, third ain't bad.
I was second last. Third
Second
last.
last, yeah. I was last of last of last.
You were.
You know, if I could have picked a worse card, it wasn't possible.
So, did you see what I did in that race? On the
No.
start?
There's not a lot of people talking. We have 8 people in here and nobody's talking.
Did you not see what I did on the start of that race?
I saw you just kind of backed off and went to the back.
Yep.
Didn't really help you any, though.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
A lot, yeah. Because you and Dries got together.
No, I didn't get together with Dries.
Who'd you get together with? It was Dries. On a backstretch.
No, it was Weller. We were putting Weller another lap down.
It was you, Weller.
Weller hit the dots.
Yeah.
So when Weller, he was trying to get out of our way. When he hit the dots, it kind of threw him back out in the groove. So I got right in the back of him.
Yeah.
And then Dave got caught up in that.
Well, that's what I was saying. You and Dries were in front of me.
It was still many laps in. I mean, it
But
was
that's
probably going on 10 laps.
I backed off and
I was up to second at that point.
I backed off and followed you guys.
Yeah, I was up to second at that point because Chad just flipped, and the lap before, and I just took second place from him. I'm like, okay, well now we can just kind of sit here and just start rolling.
Because, like I said, at the beginning of that race, I'm like, I'm just gonna fall back and wait.
I will say that the track was a little different today. I mean, it was very tippy for me.
My car was tippy after I changed that shower.
Yeah, I mean, 3 and 4 were my worst corners, and I was racing a lot with Dries. And 1 and 2, I could pull away from them. That's the one I could get off of really good. But 3 and 4, I just came down to I got to go into 3 and 4 a lot slower. So
I don't know who had the fastest lap.
Everybody was pretty much in the 5.1s.
Brett was a 5.18.
Yeah.
I was a 5.14. You were a 5.16.
Yeah, I mean we were
Joe was a 5.15.
We were all fast.
Dave Dries 5.148.
You had a 5.145. I think you were the fastest lap out there.
2.
We were all fast. I mean, the top 5 were all 5.1s.
I was.
Chad brought it into a 5.2 for 7th. Brian Horning was a 5.3 in his first BL2 race.
.002. I had faster lap over Dave.
Yeah, Dave really stepped it up today. So
Yeah, he just had bad luck.
yeah. I just know at the end of the race, the announcer, Mark, he kept saying that me and Chad were on the same lap, and then Chad flipped, and I got by him again. So I assumed I was a lap ahead of, not Chad, Joe. But then Dave was there, and he was just hounding my ass, and I'm just like, I'm going to hold him off, see if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And it was finally the last 10 laps, I'm like, this is getting tougher, because coming out of 2, I'd be good. But going into 3, he was just so much better because he could go in there a lot harder than I could. And finally, coming out of 2 one time, he kept trying to change his line to get underneath me. He finally, he traction rolled it, and I'm like, thank God that's over. I just kind of settled in. It was like, let's finish this damn thing.
I caught myself with 30 to go. I'm like, I really got to calm down.
Yeah.
Because I was really starting to tip it off.
Yeah.
And then I stopped tipping, and then I caught Brett. I was catching Brett, but lap traffic was in my way.
My thoughts were, if I wanted to push it that hard to try and run harder through 3 or 4, it was just diminishing returns because I'd probably wind up track and rolling, out of every 10 laps, probably at least 2 of them. So it's like there was no point doing
traction
that.
rolling.
Yes. And at that point, about 30 laps into that race, we already kind of had that spread where it was the leaders, the mid-pack, and the back of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, I'm settled into the mid-pack. If I just run defense at this point, I should be good because every time I saw Chad in turn 2, he was flipping.
Mm-hmm.
And, Joe was having some trouble too. So I'm like, well, and Dave just, like you said, he had bad luck. Every time he went out there and he got a run on me, something bad would happen to him. So, but I don't know. It went all right for a 100 lapper. So,
Yep.
I'm happy that at least we could get, might not have the winning streak, but at least get finish in the top 3. So
Yep.
that win streak has to end sometime. So what else is new, Kyle? What are we talking about today? What are some of our topics that we need to get into?
I
Okay,
don't know.
there you are. You're right up there now.
So-
We got 9 people on.
True.
Not too many people.
You did tell them that we won't have a show tomorrow now, right?
Yes, guys, we won't have a show tomorrow, so we'll post that just to remind you. I did tell them that earlier that we're doing it today because it's your birthday.
True.
And you're going to Shady Maple. I might be going with you.
Nice.
Because that's, be some good eating.
Good eats. Look at what we have here. A birthday boy and a hater. You a hater.
Hey, Mom, can you get us some pizza rolls? What are those things called? Mom, we could use some Hot Pockets. That one's for Ed Xylox. Mom, be quiet. We're doing our show. Yeah, that show we do every week, Mom.
Game.
We need some Hot Pockets, so could you get us Hot Pockets?
That's like game.
Yeah.
Could you drop my car? The grandma said.
Who the hell was Gam Gam today?
Jackson-
Explain this inside joke in which I was there and missed all of it.
We're talking about Jackson's grandmother.
What about her?
Because Jax wanted Brett to drop his car off yesterday at his grandmother's house.
Oh,
So we're like, game.
can you drop it off at my Gam Gam's house?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was quite the week. Hey, it's Barney 10. Look at what we have here. A birthday boy and a hater?
Yeah.
Who's the hater?
Couple haters.
How am I a hater?
I don't know, but you have a chocolate on your car.
I think you're a lot more of a hater today than I am.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a chocolate X-Lax cup.
Yeah.
So let's talk about rule sets.
No.
We don't want to talk about that.
You.
Talk about novice.
You.
I really think that, this year is a really weird transition year where novice is going to kind of evaporate because of the BL2 and the 12 turn. And we're just not going to, I think a lot of tracks are just going to, 12 turns not going to show up like it was, but they'll still be there in novice. But the BL2 guys, those seem to keep getting bigger and bigger. Like RJ's yesterday, you had a pretty decent sized BLT turnout,
We did.
didn't you?
So what results did you go over?
All of them. We're all done.
Did you do the factory?
We did the factory.
Did RJ's?
Yes.
Did Ultimate? Did Pheasantland Tuesday, Friday?
I did Park Lane just when you came in, and they're still ongoing.
And you did Tuesday, Friday, Sunday?
Tuesday, Friday,
Pheasantland?
Sunday. Yeah, I mean, we got through all of it.
How about Wednesday at the factory?
I did go over Wednesday at the factory.
Oh, man, you are on top of it.
I mean, when it's just me and I'm not, arguing with myself, it works out pretty good.
Arguing with yourself.
I mean, usually I'm arguing with you about it.
There were a lot of guys that
And I even pronounced a lot of names right.
Look at that. There's
And-
a lot of
and-
guys. There's a lot of guys that weren't there today.
What, at the...
The Rumble race.
No, there weren't. But, it's to be expected. I mean, it's a special race. It's on a Sunday. And a lot of guys are probably like, I just raced Friday or I just raced Tuesday. I'm taking the day off. I mean, AJ was supposed to come out,
Yeah.
but he had to babysit the
Yeah.
child. So, it was kind of a slow day.
I thought it'd be more people than rain.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but it was not. So how do you think the Rumble went? It's not really much of a Rumble anymore, is it? It's just more of a show up and we're going to run a 100-lap feature.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'll say it don't feel special this year.
no, not at all. I'm going to agree. There's no build up to it. There's no incentive to win it.
No trophies.
Yeah. Because we really wanted one of those trophies, didn't we?
Yeah,
They were nice.
they were really nice.
Now that we're in a spot to do it, we can't get one.
True.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't.
Aaron is doing good, Kyle. Says Chad Billet.
Oh, thank you, Chad. Chad's doing good too, and he's got a sprint car now and finished second.
Whoa.
He won Wednesday night, and he finished second, I believe, on yesterday.
Nice.
On yesterday. Chad's gotta just, we're gonna have, if we go up to the factory, just give him our cars and just say, here, make this go fast.
Just do better.
And that's really the key. Just do better. When you're not doing well, just do better. Just turn lefter.
I don't know this is how this goes, but I like it this way better.
I'm gonna turn this way because it's kind of weird. I want to
I'm
twist
trying to figure out why you're just doing it that way when you just turn the whole thing.
because then it won't be so weird.
Team Boops is alive on a Sunday. Yeah, Team Boop, I got my birthday today,
There you go.
and I'm going to Shady Maple tomorrow for my birthday, so I won't be here.
The Shady Maples.
And you can't really count on Brandon to make it on a Monday, so
You can't count on Brandon to make it to a race. You can't count on Brandon for this. Can't count on Brandon for that. No wonder Amanda's always mad at him.
Brandon wanted to go to RJ's with us, and then thought it was today. And it
Yeah.
was yesterday.
So, oh, you did say this was your. Now, did you win that race?
No.
Because the
For some reason, I don't know.
the
I don't
timing
know.
system got screwed up.
I don't know if he hit it too soon, and didn't wait it long enough when he said beep.
Okay.
Because Brett's first lap did not count.
Okay. Because I know when I got in that tumble, me and Dave, Brett came around. He got by me, and you hadn't come by yet. And then you were now speeding in the lead, and I'm like, well, isn't that Brett? So,
No, I got second.
okay.
Did terrible in my CW cars yesterday, though, says Chad Billet.
Well, you should have came out to the Rumble today, and then could have made up for that. Yeah. Maybe he can come out for that Mark race on the 20th. What's that called again?
When you're in.
Win and you're in. Maybe you can come out to that. We can help him get set up for that there.
Sure.
So, are you going to go to that one? Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about that one later.
I'll be there.
Okay. All right.
I'll be back on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. You got everything hashed out.
I'll be back Tuesday.
Okay. Good.
I think so.
All right. So what are you going to get when we get to Shady Maple?
Food.
What are you going to start with? Salad?
What, am I an idiot?
I mean, I always start with a salad.
Why?
You could have a nice big chef salad.
That's filler.
And you can have a little bit of sides here, a little bit of salad, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like pick up some chicken wings.
That's like rabbit food. Why would you eat the lettuce? It's just water.
Tastes good.
It's a solid water.
Tastes good. Tastes good. Tastes good.
You can get a salad any other day. Like,
listen, one of the guys I work with, when the company would order
what a Vaughn?
food,
Because no one else works here.
would order food. No, when I was going in the office, he would always get a salad. I'm like, man, why do you do that? Because we're the only guys here really, and it's all women, and they all order salads. Like I hate being the only one ordering a big sandwich and surrounded by salads. He's like, listen, I mean, the problem is when you make a salad yourself, it's such a pain in the ass. If you get somebody else to make it for you, it's so much easier. And he's right. I've made salads myself, and they are a pain in the ass. It's a lot of this, a lot of that. Big mess all over the place.
Kind of same way making a sandwich.
No, more so. I mean, you get the lettuce out there. It's always more lettuce.
Okay, but if people make a lot of, if people want to make a
listen, you start making salads.
Okay, what is in a salad that's not in a sandwich?
It's a lot different. You got to chop up things.
You
don't just stick a whole freaking carrot in a salad. You got to cut that.
You
carrot.
put a whole freaking carrot in a sandwich?
Do you put a carrot in your sandwich anyway?
I mean, if it's a carrot,
No.
if it's a carrot sandwich,
No,
you do.
you put lunch meats and cheeses that are already
And lettuce and tomato. So what is the difference?
How often do you put lettuce in your sandwich?
I'm not saying I do, but I'm saying a lot of people put lettuce in their sandwich.
But anything else you got to cut up. Like you put ham in there, you got to cut it up. You're not just gonna put, let me have a ham salad and you just grab a piece of ham and just dunk it right on there.
Why not? Then you know you got a piece of ham in your mouth.
And what about those little crunchy, curly things? You got to put those in there.
Croutons?
No, not croutons.
Those
the long ones.
They're already. Whoa.
The long ones, the long crunchy
What
ones.
are you?
They look
they're
almost,
long. What?
They look almost like they're a petrified bird shit.
Long curly ones.
Yeah, someone knows what I mean. Those long curly brown things.
They're twigs. Why are you putting twigs in your salad?
It's petrified bird shit.
Answer my question. What in a salad is not in a sandwich? You have
A lot of things. I mean, you'll put carrots in there. You put celery in there. You know, you got
Not every salad has carrots.
Like you might put chicken in. You got to cut the chicken. You're not just going to put a freaking drumstick right on top of the lettuce. Go salad.
Why?
I mean, you could,
A salad.
but no one's going to find that appealing.
A salad.
Like, why do I have to like pull the bone out of my salad?
A salad and a sandwich have almost the exact.
Well, listen. Tomorrow night, I'm going to start off with a salad just to piss you off.
Okay.
It's going to be good.
I can be pissed off 2 days in a row, I guess.
It'll be better.
But
In fact, I'm going to tell you, like Kyle, you should start with a salad.
I'm gonna tell you, you're an idiot. But what I'm trying to say to you, a salad has the same ingredients as a sandwich.
I mean, you put a little bit of lettuce on a sandwich. That's more of like, okay, we got either the iceberg lettuce or the romaine, just a couple leaves.
Okay,
off.
what else?
Now, if you're taking a regular salad, you're going to have to cut that up. Especially an iceberg, that's a pain in the ass. But if you take the romaine, you pull them off, then you got to rip them off.
You can buy already
And
pre-cut
then you
lettuce.
Sure, if you're money bags.
I mean, if you're buying a salad, then you must have money because you're not just going to eat the salad.
I agree with them, but you know.
You put ham and ham.
Yeah,
Cheese, lettuce, tomato,
This is
tomato.
a racing show. It's not about making a salad.
Well, racing is like.
Do we want to go upstairs and get the stuff and make a salad live?
No.
Is that what we want to do? Have a challenge. Who can make the better salad?
Well, I don't like salad. So,
No.
why would it be better? Because it's going to have meat and cheese in it.
So,
Well, racing is like a salad.
I want to hear this.
Everything's all mixed together, and something's in there that you don't like pisses you off.
Well, when you're at a salad bar, you can make sure that one element that pisses you off isn't in there. You can have your dream salad.
Then it's not a salad.
Wait, so a salad's not a salad if it doesn't have one
Okay,
ingredient
so
that
wait,
pisses you off.
Wait, if I go to a salad bar and get ham, cheese,
Egg.
I don't really like cold, but ham, cheese, croutons, and put it in a bowl, I'm like, this is my salad
That's a salad.
with ranch.
Yeah, that's salad.
I don't think that's the definition of a salad.
It's a salad.
That's like chicken salad. Chicken salad's not a salad.
Yes, it is.
It's just
a salad.
chicken.
It's chicken
How is it
salad.
a salad?
Because you could eat it by itself. It's like, you know, there's a lot
Oh,
of
you
things.
can eat it by yourself. So is a freaking
you can
buffalo
sit there
wing a salad? Because you can eat it by itself.
No, because it's all tossed together. I think.
I think your salad.
I think when it comes down to salads, the key thing is that if you're going to call it a salad, you got to take a bunch of different ingredients and put them together.
Is 7-layer
And-
dip salad?
No, but I think
Why?
you have to have them chopped up because it's a dip.
Then is salad a dip?
No, dip's not a dip. Dip's not a
A
salad.
dip's
It's more of a
dip's
dressing.
not a dip. No, a dip's not a dip.
A
Oh my!
dip is not a salad. A dip you could put on your salad.
Take my shoes off.
That's what I did. Get comfortable. We can't do that at the rink.
You could.
I usually do.
What
But
you do?
So yeah, that's anybody else got thoughts on salad or the big salad controversy? I mean, when you're at the racetrack, how do you deal with your salads? Would you order a sandwich or a salad? That's a tire.
It's just pretty smooth.
That's one of those Dylan McNichol tires. So, are we gonna say it's December? We're 2 weeks from the end of our point season. I see a lot of other places too. They're finishing up their first indoor point seasons. Are you glad it's over? Almost. Do you wish it was over now? Do you wish it was over right this week so that the week of Christmas you can say, "F this, I don't have to race."
Wait, over this week?
Yeah, this is
In my position, yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Listen,
I'm 4 points ahead in everything.
I'm in third or tied for second or just behind in second in the BLT. I'd be good with just ending it this week. Finish up one more week. I'd be fine with that.
I'm playing with this.
I know. So what else are we going to talk about today?
Oh, I did have a thing actually. I got texted. December 30th, RJ Speedway cash race.
Oh, December 30th.
Yep.
That's on a Saturday.
I do believe.
So somebody's going to win some money.
Yep. He texted me today.
Think it could be Bobby Butler?
Bobby Butler.
Bobby Butler.
He still owes me my transponder.
Oh. I'm going to steal that transponder from you.
I forgot about it.
Okay.
And it sounds like everyone liked the 3-minute heats and 4-minute mains.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. RJ's did go to 3-minute heats.
Sounds like we're probably going to do that from now on.
Yeah, I agree. I think that sounds fun.
Points battles are really close
Where?
at Fezziland.
Yes, they are. We talked about that last week, though.
We did,
We did.
but they're even closer.
Yeah, it's it'll change up.
Maybe.
I mean, it's been so competitive right now. I think a lot of people are they're gonna race really tight this week, and I think there's gonna be some wrecks. I think it's gonna take some of those people out. That's, I think, how it's gonna get settled.
I'm kind of due for a big wreck.
Yeah, so am I. I had that today, so that was good.
I did.
I had one of those nice stupid wrecks where it's just like, how the hell did this happen?
I had a bad wreck, but it didn't really cost me again.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta go for pins though.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
It already cracked. I don't know how it didn't break.
Oh, the one on the front stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bumblebee came out of nowhere.
I just saw it at the quarter by eye. I'm like, oh, what's going on there? Glad I'm not going down that front stretch right now. So, but yeah. Wasn't a terrible race. Nope. So, where are you racing at this week, Kyle?
Fezziland, I guess. And then probably RJ Saturday if they race.
Okay. So I'll probably be doing the same. I mean, this week the factory is racing off road, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it up this week. It's a shame they aren't doing it the week of Christmas, because I'm off that week. I could probably definitely make it up Wednesday, because then I could leave at like 3.
I wonder if they're gonna run that Wednesday
Maybe.
between Christmas and New Year's. I might go up to that.
I know on the 30th I'm probably going to go up to 997. I mean, I started working on the cars this week.
So you're not gonna go to the White Race at RJ's?
Probably going to go to out the White Road, 997. Some places even further than White Rose.
Yeah.
And further than the RJs. So,
Why are you going there?
to race VTA and TTO2 and probably try out the A-Spec car in VTA, see how that works.
Wednesday off road, says Chad Billett.
Yeah. And Chad will be up there dominating.
How's it off road when it's on a road?
Because they jump.
Just jump to the road.
Are there?
Potholes.
You don't jump them.
I bet Jack's winning his first ever Rumble in the Rink on his 4th ever race.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Jax is becoming more and more of a staple now that the full-size racing season's over. And you did forget to mention that he was nominated Rookie of the Year.
Not nominated. He won.
Made Rookie of the Year. Even though he ran right into somebody and wrecked him.
How was that Egypt?
Jumped him.
He did.
I don't think I'd want to have Jax behind me in a real car.
Huh. Alright, what else we want to talk about?
I don't know.
We got 15 minutes, I'm going to say.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. We only got 13. Question that too, Kyle.
What?
I don't know.
What
are we questioning, Chad?
Jed, I'm literally just spitting stuff out here at this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm
honestly watching the fireworks over there on TV.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold this show together here. Kyle's ready to explode today.
Yo, this is
He'll tell you about that in person probably.
Cart driver 24. Yo, this is Jax.
Oh, look at that. Yo, this is Jax. That is Jax.
Jax, you're not a kart racer anymore.
Let's see if good old Parkland has gotten through round 3. So we're gonna see here where they're at. They are
Tisby Jacks.
just going into the Heat 2 of ETA.
Freaking Zylox. I questioned everything about Kyle.
You really should. So, Ed, were you around when we called up to Mom and had her bring down some Hot Pockets?
Ed, is LCRC having an oval track this year?
We didn't got our Hot Pockets.
Do you think LCRC is going to keep their oval track?
I don't know. We got to give Ed a couple minutes for things to catch up.
Yeah.
So, Ed, let us know about LCRC.
Off-road being called off-road, LOL. That's what he questions.
No.
I know. I haven't changed it. You should.
Maybe you should just, drive a cart too. That way you wouldn't be dishonest about it.
He's going to race a four-wheeler on January.
Oh, at the Motoramas.
No, in Reading. It's not
Are you going to the Motoramas? Anybody here going to the Motorama?
I don't know. Maybe.
You gonna go up there to watch or just race?
I'm gonna go. I ain't racing.
Oh,
I ain't rich.
all right. Well, maybe you might win. Ed says they think we'll have a few events.
Nice.
That'll be good. We're looking forward to that. So we're gonna get out there to it this time, the spring one at least.
Hopefully one of them.
All right. You gonna run better this time, or you gonna bring a bad ESC?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good job. So, all right.
Wait. Oh no, it did. I won the Ed Mini. I thought my streak went on. I think so. Cause I got second to you on Tuesday.
And on Friday. That was a good race, though. We had a really good race Friday.
Third on Friday.
Oh, that's right. Well, we had a really good race on Friday.
We did.
Yes.
You were pushing my legs in.
I was. Every time we come out of 4, I would just flip the tail of his Lexus. I could hear it just banging in the wind. I'm like, oh yeah, we're close. I was getting a good run off you. I was getting a good run on you there. I was just, waiting, see if I could find that good spot because you kept blocking. I was getting a good run.
I was definitely.
But man, when we went into 3 laps to go, there was a wreck on the backstretch outside of 2.
Well, go before that. You did get around me.
I did get around you. You went high when you tried to get by Weller.
Yeah.
So I snuck up underneath, but then I cut it too low and overshot 1, and then you dove back in.
And no, you kept it going, and then out of 4, you tipsied it.
Yeah.
You two-wheeled it on 4.
Yeah.
So I got the lead back, and then with 3 to go.
Is that where you got it? I tipsied.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I went back underneath. And then with 3 to go, you went high, I went low. Marshall stepped right in front of me.
But coming out of 2, man, it was just, you didn't know which way to go.
No.
There was just marshals and cars everywhere. I think of it this way, as like one of those Days of Thunder moments. You just went into the smoke screen and you held your breath. And when I came out the other side, I'm like, oh, I'm in the lead and Kyle's not anywhere near me.
Yep. I was sitting there.
I was surprised. I did not know what the hell was going to happen.
I stopped for a sandwich.
It was one of those where you just drive right through and you don't even see your car. So, came out. You and Brett, that held both of you up, and it got you behind Brett.
Well, that got Brett, and then Chad got in me in 3 and 4.
Yeah. So,
because I don't move out of his way.
I do think Tuesday, Jax gets the best marshal award?
He says he is the best marshal to ever live.
I would not say that on Tuesday. Tuesday, he was the worst marshal I'd ever fucking have.
Whoa.
I would have fired him.
Language.
I would just tell him, like, listen, Jax, you don't need to marshal, especially when there's girls around. If there's girls around, he's just, ooh, he's all Twitter. Oh, I got girls talking to me. Oh, you go, girls. I race a race car. I'm rookie of the year. But
I didn't cut it early.
All right, so let's thank our sponsors. KHD Speed Lab.
Yep. Race Ready Products.
J Body RC.
Papa Willie's Stretch and Tonic.
And Raptor RC.
And
our newest sponsor, Raptor RC.
Fedline RC Port.
So there we go. That's it, folks.
All right, we will not be here tomorrow.
That's the show, and we are out of here.
We'll be back on next Monday with more energy, hopefully.
Yeah.
And maybe Brandon. Never really